Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Sunday. Hope you're having a nice weekend. 14 matchups on this MLB slate today. Should be some good action as we close up this week. Go ahead and like and subscribe. Support the channel. You guys have been amazing. Check out all my links in the description below. Go ahead and check out MoonBet, sponsor of the channel. Love MoonBet. We're going to be having some giveaways for the NFL season coming up in this next week or two, so stay tuned for that. And gonna hop into it here. 14 matchups, starting with the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Pitching for the Phillies is Ranger Suarez with an ERA of 1.61. He's 4-4. Pitching for the Diamondbacks is Madison Bumgarner with an ERA of 4.17. He is 7-8. Philly opening up as the favorite at minus 172. Arizona plus 162 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Bumgarner, he's 0-1, pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, and had 5 strikeouts. For Suarez, he's 0-1, pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, and had 7 strikeouts. Yeah, Suarez has been really good on the mound for the Phillies this season. Loving Philly in this matchup, especially with a Ranger on the mound, so I'm going to roll with the Phillies. Next matchup, we have the St. Louis Cardinals versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pitching for the Cardinals is Kwang Hein Kim with an ERA of 3.27. He's 6-6. Pitching for the Pirates is Will Crowe with an ERA of 5.46. He's 3-7. St. Louis opening up as the favorite at minus 163. Pittsburgh plus 153 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Kim, he is 1-0, pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 3 strikeouts. For Crowe, he's 1-0, pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, and had 5 strikeouts. Really not excited about this matchup. I mean, this is a series I haven't been betting on. I just don't love it. Will Crowe has not been good for the Pirates here. Been giving up a lot of runs. I think it's a good spot for St. Louis to get a nice win with Kim on the mound. I'm going to roll with the Cardinals. Next matchup, we have the Tampa Bay Rays versus the Baltimore Orioles. Pitching for the Rays is Chris Archer with an ERA of 4.26. He's 0-1. Pitching for the Orioles is Spencer Watkins with an ERA of 7.07. He's 2-6. Tampa Bay opening up as the favorite at minus 205. Baltimore plus 188 with the over-under at 10.5. The last start for Archer, he is 1-0, pitched 2 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 4 strikeouts. Watkins 0-1, pitched 2 innings, gave up 8 runs, and had 3 strikeouts. Archer's only pitched 2 times this whole season and hasn't allowed a single run in his 2 starts. Watkins, giving up 8, 4, and 6 runs in his last 3. Very bad. Gonna roll with the Rays here. Next matchup, we have the Boston Red Sox versus the Cleveland Indians. Pitching for the Red Sox is Tanner Houck with an ERA of 3.43. He's 0-3. Pitching for the Indians is Eli Morgan with an ERA of 5.98. He's 2-6. Boston opening up as the favorite at minus 144. Cleveland plus 134 with the over-under at 9.5. The last start for Houck, he's 1-0, pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, and had 6 strikeouts. For Morgan, he's 0-1, pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, and had 4 strikeouts. I like the Red Sox here. Tanner Houck's been decent on the mound for the Red Sox. Eli Morgan, he's been still giving up a bit of runs, but hasn't been as awful as he was earlier in the season. I really don't trust Cleveland in this series here. Going to keep sticking with the Red Sox. Next matchup, we have the Cincinnati Reds versus the Miami Marlins. Pitching for the Reds is Tyler Mahle with an ERA of 3.69. He's 10-4. Pitching for the Marlins is Jesus Luzardo with an ERA of 7.91. He's 4-7. Cincinnati opening up as the favorite at minus 153. Miami plus 143 with the over-under at 8. The last start for Mahle, he's 0-1, pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run and had 8 strikeout. For Luzardo, he's 0-1, pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs and had 3 strikeouts. Yeah, I don't like Luzardo on the mound for the Marlins. Hasn't played very well here. Giving up a good bit of runs. I'm going to roll with the Reds in this matchup. Next matchup, we have the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Detroit Tigers. Pitching for the Blue Jays is Jose Berrios with an ERA of 3.70. He's 8-7. Pitching for the Tigers is Matthew Boyd with an ERA of 3.44. He's 3-6. Toronto opening up as the favorite at -153. Detroit +143 with the over-under at 9.5. The last start for Berrios, he is 0-1, pitched 3 innings, gave up 4 runs and had 6 strikeouts. For Boyd, he's 1-0, pitched 2 innings, gave up 0 runs and had 2 strikeouts. Yeah, I like the Blue Jays here. Berrios has been really good on the mound for Toronto. Matthew Boyd hasn't. He's actually been pretty decent. Hasn't given up a run in his last 2 games here, but I kind of just trust the Blue Jays more in this matchup here, so I'm going to stick with Toronto. Next matchup, we have the Washington Nationals versus the New York Mets. Pitching for the Nationals is Eric Fedde with an ERA of 4.91. He is 6-8. Pitching for the Mets is Tyler Megill with an ERA of 4.07. He's 1-3. The Mets opening up as the favorite at -172. Washington +162 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Fedde, he's 1-0, pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run and had 10 strikeouts. For Megill, he's 0-1, pitched 3 innings, gave up 7 runs and had 5 strikeouts. Yeah, really not excited about this series here. Kind of one I'm probably staying away from. I just don't love either team here. Both teams playing very bad. Not much of a pitching advantage here, really. I'm going to lean with the Nationals +1.5. Not excited about it, but nothing's shown me to take the Mets -172. They've been playing awful. Not going to do it. Taking the Nationals on the run line. All right, next matchup with the San Francisco Giants versus the Atlanta Braves. Pitching for the Giants is Sammy Long with an ERA of 4.81. He's 2-1. Pitching for the Braves is Ian Anderson with an ERA of 3.56. He's 5-5. Atlanta opening up as the favorite at -120. San Francisco +100 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Long, he is 1-0, pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs and had 4 strikeouts. For Anderson, he's 0-1, pitched 2 innings, gave up 4 runs and had 4 strikeouts. Nothing's really shown me in this series that the Braves, should really be favored here. I'm going to take the Giants. As long as they're the underdogs, I'm going to take them almost every time. Ian Anderson coming off a bad start on the mound, giving up 4 runs. Sammy Long giving up no runs in his last start. I'm going to take Giants on the run line here. Next matchup, we have the Chicago Cubs versus the Chicago White Sox. Pitching for the Cubs is Kyle Hendricks with an ERA of 4.09. He's 14-5. Pitching for the White Sox is Dylan Cease with an ERA of 3.92. He's 10-6. The White Sox opening up as the favorites at -190. The Cubs +180 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Hendricks, he's 1-0, pitched 7 innings, gave up 4 runs and had 6 strikeouts. For Cease, he's 1-0, pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run and had 7 strikeouts. Yeah, rolling with the White Sox here. I just trust Dylan Cease and the White Sox more. We did see the Cubs. They've been able to hit in this series, but I'm still going to stick with Chicago with the White Sox here. Next matchup, we have the Milwaukee Brewers versus the Minnesota Twins. Pitching for the Brewers is Aaron Ashby with an ERA of 4.15. He's 0-0. Pitching for the Twins is Griffin Jacks with an ERA of 6.29. He's 3-2. Milwaukee opening up as the favorite at -135. Minnesota +125 with the over-under at 10. The last start for Ashby, he's 1-0, pitched 4 innings, gave up 0 runs and had 4 strikeouts. For Jacks, he's 0-1, pitched 4 innings, gave up 9 runs and had 4 strikeouts. Yeah, Jack's coming off a 9-run game, just about as bad as it gets. Ashby hasn't allowed a run in his last 2 matchups, in his last 2 starts on the mound. Can't trust Griffin Jackson this one. Gonna roll with the Brewers. Next matchup, we have the Houston Astros versus the Texas Rangers. Pitching for the Astros is Zach Greinke with an ERA of 3.41. He's 11-4. Pitching for the Rangers is Taylor Hearn with an ERA of 3.82. He's 3-4. Houston opening up as the favorite at -215. Texas plus 195 with the over-under at 9. The last start for Greinke, he's 0-1. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs and had 2 strikeouts. For Hearn, he's 1-0, pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs and had 6 strikeouts. Yeah, I love Houston in this matchup here. This slate's just lining up with a lot of favorites that I like and a lot of underdogs that I don't like for underdog plays. Love Zach Greinke on the mound. Really good plus money for the Rangers. They kept it close in that first game here. Gonna roll with the Houston Astros though. Next matchup, we have the Colorado Rockies versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. Pitching for the Rockies is Antonio Senzatella with an ERA of 4.42. He's 2-9. Couldn't find who's pitching for the Dodgers. Luckily, it's a 4 p.m. game, so that info should be out pretty soon to be able to add them to your parlays. But Dodgers opening up as the favorites at -256. Colorado plus 190 with the over-under at 8.5. Yeah, we saw the Dodgers take that L in the first game here. Senzatella, his last start on the mound, 0-1, pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run and had 6 strikeouts. We saw Colorado could hang in this matchup. I still like the Dodgers. It's just hard for me to trust anyone against the Dodgers. It really is. I don't hate huge plus money for the Rockies, so I do not hate it one bit. But I'm going to stick with the Dodgers here. Next matchup, we have the Kansas City Royals versus the Seattle Mariners. Pitching for the Royals is Brady Singer with an ERA of 5.07. He's 3-9. Pitching for the Mariners is Marco Gonzalez with an ERA of 4.04. He's 5-5. Seattle opening up as the favorite at -159. Kansas City plus 149 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Singer, he's 0-1. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run and had 6 strikeouts. For Gonzalez, he's 1-0. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs and had 2 strikeouts. Kansas City's looked really good in this series so far. They've been able to pick up a couple wins here. Seattle, kind of slumping right here. Their last couple of games. Not much of a pitching advantage here, really. Brady Singer has been pretty decent his last couple starts. I'm going to take the Royals on the run line. Last matchup on the board, we have the New York Yankees versus the Oakland Athletics. Pitching for the Yankees is Jordan Montgomery with an ERA of 3.69. He's 5-5. Pitching for Oakland is Paul Blackburn with an ERA of 4.09. He's 0-1. Yankees opening up as the favorites at -140. Oakland plus 130 with the over-under at 9. The last start for Montgomery, he's 1-0. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 2 strikeouts. For Blackburn, he's 0-1. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs and had 5 strikeouts. Look, I'm rolling with the Yankees. They've just been playing lights out baseball. It's kind of unbelievable what they've been doing. Oakland, they've been very bad in their last 10, 12 games, only getting a couple wins. They're on a bad losing streak. Rolling with the Yankees until they start to really let you down, but you got to ride these hot waves these teams are on. Yankees are on the hottest streak right now. Gonna roll with the Yankees. That's gonna do it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Sunday, and I'll see you guys Monday. Have a good one.